All right. We are going to start on our back today, and we're going to use a brick. So we're going to take a brick and just place it right at the base, right at our sacrum here on our back. It'll feel really nice. Always remember, if something does not feel right or doesn't feel nice, you have the option to not use that brick or to modify any way you need to. So as you come down, today people kind of go in and out of yoga and Pilates fluidly, just kind of changing it up. So once you find that kind of magical spot on that brick, take your feet, keep them on the floor. You can have the option of bringing your knees nice and wide, or maybe taking your feet wide and bringing your knees together. So play around with it and see what's the most comfortable for you. And then once you've decided where you like to place your knees together or apart or straight up to the sky, and take those arms out nice and wide. Kind of tuck the shoulders under a little bit, kind of open up that heart. And then just close your eyes and welcome yourself to your little space here. Remember, this is your space to feel very safe. It's your space to just explore a little bit, maybe discover something, and even to rest. So if there's any part of you that needs a little extra TLC, give it that TLC. No poses are mandatory. Full expressions of the poses are optional. It's most important that you're here in the present and that you use your breath to flow, breathing in and breathing out. Wherever you have chosen your knees to be, now we're going to bring our feet to the floor parallel to each other with your knees straight up to the sky. And bring one knee in at a time to a tabletop position. Immediately, you'll feel your core activate. Press those legs gently together, just kind of firmly, but not intensely. And then start to move them in a little circular motion. Keep the circle nice and small. Begin to add your breath to this movement, inhaling as you bring the knees in towards you. Exhale as you send them away from you. Perfect. And then next time they're in the center, just stop. Go the opposite way now. Exhaling away, inhaling in, gentle. And then coming right back to the center, pull the toes towards the knees so your feet are nice and flat. Push away the right one, really strong and hold. Bring it right back in. Now push the left one away as far as you can and hold. And pull it right back in and go again. Press and hold. Pull it in. And then press and hold. And pull it in. Go again. Press and hold. Feel the core activate. Press and hold. Just press and hold. Pull it in and press and hold. And then just one more on each leg. Pushing, bringing it in, and pressing and pulling it in. 1 foot at a time, place them back down on the mat. And then lift up off the brick and slide the brick out from underneath you. This time, let your knees just go a little bit side to side, loosening up that lower back. Perfect. And then bringing the knees in one at a time. Lift the head, the shoulders off the floor. Just squeeze into a little ball and then send the arms and legs away. Circle them back and just squeeze into a little ball and send the arms away. Squeeze them and circle, bring them in, send them away and pull them in and circle away. Bringing them back in, go ahead and release. Head and shoulders to the floor. This time bring the legs straight to the sky. Bring the arms out wide once again. And this time lower the right leg with a pointed toe. Circle it out wide and bring it in. Again, just lower it. Circle out wide and bring it in. And lower it. Circle out wide and bring it in. And lower it. Circle it out wide. Reversing out wide first. Circle it and bring it through the center. Out wide, circle and bring it through the center. Out wide, circle it and bring it through the center. And one more time, out wide, circle and bring it towards the center. Changing it to the left leg, point the toe, lower it, circle wide and bring it up. Lower it, circle wide and bring it up. And lower, circle wide and bring it up. And then just one more time and we'll reverse. So this time we will take it wide first and circle and bring it up through the center. Out wide, circle it and bring it up through the center. Up wide, bringing it to the center. And then one more time. Fantastic. And hold. Moving the hands to go underneath the lower back, right at the sacrum. Point the toes, squeeze the legs and begin to lower them. Pull the knees towards you and lift up. Lower them down and lift them up. Lower them down, bend and lift. And lower them down. We'll do 4 more options to lower and lift with straight legs. So listen to your lower back here. Otherwise, keep that bent knee up. Just 2 more. And then just 1 more. Keeping the legs straight up. Bring the hands behind the knees. Begin to pull them down towards you. Glide your hands to the soles of the feet or the ankles. Find your happy baby pose as you rock a little bit and massage that lower back again. Crisscross your ankles. Put the right leg in front of the left. Rolling up to a seated pose. Sit upright and tall. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, tip over to the right. Inhale up to the center and then tip over to the left. Inhale up to the center and exhale, tip and reach. And inhale up to the center and tip over and reach. Inhale back to the center and bring the hands down to the knees. Take a breath and push your heart forward. And then exhale, seated cat pose, roll back. Coming all the way up, press gently. And then come all the way back up. And then come all the way up. But this time, continue to move forward. Take the hands to the front and walk them in front of you, bringing the forehead towards the mat. Beautiful. Slowly return to seated pose. Bring the hands behind the knees. Roll back onto the back. Cross the left leg over the right and then roll right back up. Inhale, arms reach up. This time twist to the right hand side. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, a gentle press. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, twist the other way. Find that tall spine and then exhale, push. And we'll go 1 more time. So inhale, reaching to the sky. Exhale, twist right. Take that spine and lift it tall. Exhale, twist. And then 1 more time, come all the way up. Come over to the left, tall spine, and press and look. Inhale all the way up, bringing the hands right back to the knees. Go ahead and roll back into a cat. And then come forward and press. And then roll back into a seated cat. and press. One more time, roll back into that seated cat. And this time we'll walk forward once again, walking forward, forehead towards the mat. Hold it right here. Slowly return to center, changing onto the mat. So pull the legs underneath you or swivel them around and come up and move right into a down dog. So just walk yourself into a downward facing dog. Once you are here, take a moment to secure your foundation in this pose. Your hands are grounded and rooted. The fingers are spread wide, and you feel a gentle grip with the knuckles and fingertips. And then the feet are rooted. The knees can be bent or the legs can be straight. Draw the navel in and feel the hips lift a little higher. The head push down just a little bit lower. Move the head a little bit. Yes, no, just kind of get rid of any tension. And then drifting into a plank pose, lift the heels and glide forward. And then exhale, hips up, hips back, down dog. Again, just drifting forward. And then hips up and back, down dog. One more time, just drifting forward to plank. And then right back to downward facing dog. Lowering just the right knee to the floor. Open the gate towards that left hand side. Feel the arm reach up, the hand be grounded on the mat. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, circle down towards the hip. Raise the body, lift it up. Again, just drop down, scoop and lift. As we bring it up this time, when it hovers over the ear, stay there and float the leg right off of the floor. Side table hold. Perfect. Release your foot back to the mat. Slowly push up to the one knee and tip over towards that long leg. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, hand touches back to the floor, return to side table. Go again, touch down, come up to center, and slide down that leg. And then rise back to the center, reach for the floor, come back to side table. And then slowly turn the hand towards the floor, keep the leg extended behind you. Pull it in, lift it up. Pull it in and lift it up. Pull it in and lift it up and pull it in and hold it up. Throw the leg over towards that left side and then take it and tap behind the opposite leg. So lift and push it over and then sweep it all the way across. Tap. Lift and push. Come back and tap. And then one more time, push. Come back and tap and hold. Put the knee down. Your legs are crisscrossed. Back it up into child's pose or eagle legs in child's pose. Legs are crisscrossed. Beautiful. Slowly shift it back forward. Uncross the legs to tabletop position. Inhale, just drop the belly and lift the gaze. Exhale, roll the spine right to the sky. Again, dropping down and rolling up. Dropping down and rolling up. Once more, dropping down and rolling up. Coming back to neutral, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. This time bend one knee and then bend the other. And once again, go deep, go low, feel the pose and drop. Fantastic. Returning to center, inhale, drift back to plank pose. Exhale, hips up, hips back. Inhale, drift forward. Exhale, hips up, hips back. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. And then just one more time, drifting back to plank. And then back to down dog. Beautiful. Dropping the left knee this time, open the gate to the right hand side. Feel the upper hand reaching tall, the lower hand rooted. Breathe in as you reach a little higher. Exhale, begin that circle towards the hip. Raise the body, lift. Drop it down, circle lift. Next time, hover the arm over the ear and float the back foot off the floor, side table, hold. Beautiful. Tap the toe to the floor and then sweep all the way up and slide down the long leg. Coming back to center, reach for the mat. Come back to side table. Touch down, side bend. Reach for the floor, side table. And then one more time, side bend. And then side table. Fantastic. Bring just the hand down as you pivot back around. Pull the knee in towards your chest. Lift it up behind you. Pull it in and squeeze. Lift it up. Pull it in and squeeze. And lift it up. And pull it in and squeeze. And lift it up. Throw it to the right. And then cross it over and tap it down. Throw it to the right. Bring it around and tap down. Lift and throw it. Bring it and tap it down. And one more time. And keep it crisscrossed. Put the knee to the floor and back it up into a crisscrossed child's pose. Slowly move back to tabletop position, uncross the legs. Tucking the toes underneath you, find downward facing dog. And step to the front of the mat. Inhale to a half fold and exhale, fold back down. Bending the knees, just root to rise. Bring the arms overhead. Glide the hands to the heart. Standing crunches. Take your left foot out to the side, left arm out to the side, right arm overhead. Bring the elbow and knee to touch for 1. And for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Bring both arms overhead and touch the toe behind you instead. Hinging slightly forward, lift the back leg up, touch down, up, touch down, up, touch down, and up, and bring the feet back to center and release the arms all the way down. Take it to the other side. Bring the arms overhead. Right foot goes out, right arm goes down. Bring elbow and knee to touch for 8, or 7, for 6, and for 5, and for 4, and for 3, and for 2, and then for 1. Bring the toe behind you and the arms overhead. Soften the knee, hinge forward. Just lift up, tap down, lift up, tap down, lift up, tap down, and now stand straight and tall. Bring the arms all the way up and then bring them down to your side. Fantastic. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale to a half fold and exhale, fold back down. Take a moment where you are to find your brick. Bring it back to your mat. And then rise with your brick, putting it between your inner thighs. Bring your feet to parallel position, the brick in between. We're going to find our chair pose. So have a seat. And we'll find that we need to squeeze this brick starting from the outer thighs with the arms and hold right here. Beautiful. Bring the hands to the heart and allow the body to go a little deeper. Squeezing tight, let's add some pulses here. So gently just press 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold low, reach up, hold right here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hands to heart, reach for your brick, release it and fold forward. Placing the brick in front of the right foot, kind of off towards the pinky, place the right hand on it. Now take the left leg out behind you and just lift it up. Begin to open the hips towards that left side, half moon pose. Lift the top arm up. Let the gaze begin to shift towards that left side. Hold right here. Beautiful. And then slowly bring the arm back down, turn the hip towards the floor, and bring the foot back to rest. Take the brick to the other side. Take the left to right foot behind you, and lift it straight up. Begin to rotate the body towards that right side, and lift the arm to the sky. Flex the foot, allow the gaze to start moving towards the right wall, and hold right here. And then rotate the hips back to the floor, release, bring the feet back together. And then leave the brick in front of you. Soften the knees, reach to the sky, stand tall, and bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale to a half fold, and exhale, place the hands to the mat. Step back with the right foot, the left foot down, plank pose. Take a breath and plank, and then begin to allow the hips to move towards the floor. Keep the toes tucked and look straight ahead. Perfect. Drop the knees, untuck the toes, and then release all the way down. Inhale, push right back up, and then find the knees, the toes, come back to down dog. Bringing the right foot to the right thumb, spin the back heel, place the brick at its highest level behind on the outside of your foot. Slowly rise to warrior one, open up to warrior two, inhale to a peaceful warrior, and then exhale, bring the hand right onto that brick, bend the knee deep, and then sweep the top arm to your ear, extended side angle. Now, if you have more room to go deeper, you can change that brick to the next level down. As long as our body doesn't start to rotate towards the floor, you are good. If it starts to do that, bring it back to the level where you were when your body was facing forward. Beautiful. Slowly come back to stand, right into a peaceful warrior. And then we're simply going to bring our hands back down to the mat, adjust the brick, and then send your body back to down dog. Perfect. Slowly drift forward to a plank pose. And then from plank pose, allow the hips to move down, the toes to stay untucked. And then lower the knees, untuck the toes, and allow your body to touch down. Inhale, push right back up, and exhale, downward facing dog. Perfect. This time the left foot comes forward. Bending the back heel, place the brick at its highest level outside this front foot. Rise to warrior one, open up to warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, reach for the brick, bend that knee, bring the top arm to your ear, hold right here, and play with this. Maybe try it a little lower. Remember, the brick is a fun tool to change the sensations of your poses. We're going to come right back up slowly to a peaceful warrior. And then we're going to bring the hands back down to the mat and step right back to downward facing dog. Perfect. Inhale, drift forward. Keep moving the hip downward as you look straight ahead. Drop the knees, untuck the toes, and lower all the way down. Press all the way back up, and then find downward facing dog. Bringing the right foot to the right side of your mat, left foot to the left side. Since we have this brick, position it to sit on it. And bring the hands to heart. So we do this malasana without the brick a lot, but notice what happens when we have a brick to sit on. Our posture comes up a little more upright. We have a little more room to breathe, to just breathe and enjoy it. Beautiful. We're going to transition right back to our mat. So release the brick, have a seat any way you need to come back down to the mat. But this time, bring the brick with you as you roll onto your back. Taking the brick in its long form, place the short end on top of the right thigh, pull it towards you right here. Good. And now take your right elbow to the other end. Take a moment here to push the spine into the floor and bring the knee and the elbow a little closer to each other, squeezing that brick. Feel that sensation. Flex the foot. Head comes up as your hands rest behind the head and neck. Push away the left leg to a hover and then squeeze tight and hold for 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Rebend, release, touch down. Take that brick off and switch sides. So bring the left knee in, place the brick on the thigh right below the knee. Place the elbow on the other end. Take a moment to pull the belly in and feel that core engage as you squeeze this brick with the elbow and leg. And then lifting the head, place the hands behind the neck, back the base of the skull, right behind the neck, above the neck. And now flex the foot, push the right one away to a hover, squeeze tight, anchor down, hold at 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rebend, release. Take that brick out, put both feet to the floor. Well done. Bringing the knees in, lift the head, the shoulders off the floor. Keep the right knee in and push away the left. Take a breath, exhale, pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. And pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. And pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, and pull, pull, and pull, pull, and bring both knees right back in. Bring the head and shoulders back to the floor. Reaching for the brick one more time, place it between your feet and bring your feet all the way to the sky. Good. So feel the inside of those feet pushing into that brick. Feel it activate the inside of these legs. Fantastic. Bringing the hands by your side. Start to walk them a little under the hips. So we're going to squeeze this brick as tight as you can as you begin to lower. As we lower, lift the head and shoulders and watch the brick come closer to the floor. And then watch it as it comes right back up and put your head and shoulders down. All right, go again. Watch it as you lower it, squeezing it tight, tight, tight. And then lifting it right back up and releasing your head and shoulders. Again, reach and lower. Squeeze tight and lift it up and release. And again, lower, squeeze tight. And then bringing it all the way back up, release it and let it go. Bend the knees and remove the brick. Take the legs straight once again, reaching for the right leg. Single straight leg extensions, lower the left, head and shoulders up, engage the core, breathe in, exhale, pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch, and pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch, and pull, pull, switch, and pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch, and pull, pull. One more time. Beautiful. Bring the legs together and bring the head down. Keeping the hands behind the knees. Slowly lower the legs and bring the body with it as you come into a seated pose. Straight legs right out. Push the floor away. Staff pose, Dandasana. Pull the toes back to the knees. Pull the shoulders back and down. Inhale, reach into the sky. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, look forward, straight ahead. Exhale, pull a little deeper, bowing the nose and the forehead towards your leg. Beautiful. Releasing, bringing the hands behind the knees again. Rebend the knees and shift into Navasana boat pose. Bending the knees or straightening them, holding on or letting go. And then rebend and place the feet down, sit back up. Reach for your brick and place it between the knees. Good. Navasana boat pose again, but with knees bent. So squeeze that brick, fall back and lift the legs. Reach the fingertips forward and hold right here for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Touch down. Remove the brick. Find your way into downward facing dog, any way that suits you. Over the knees or swing the legs around. Find downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg comes to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee and open up the hip. Inhale, straighten it. Exhale, step forward. Spin the back heel. Take your brick outside the foot. And then rise to warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. As we take our peaceful warrior, pull the front leg nice and straight, and we'll find triangle pose here. So reach forward and then down, touching that brick, lifting the top arm up. Gives you so much opportunity. Really turn the body to face that left wall. Now, if you're feeling you have room to be a little more compact, move the brick down a level and see how you do. If you start turning your body in, you move it back to its highest level. Just enjoy the pose. Every way you put this brick creates something new. Fantastic. All right, if you've moved it down, bring it back up. We're going to revolve our triangle. Try and get this top hand to the brick. So bring it down and rotate the body. Reach for the brick. If you need to, move the back foot a little in and out to square the hips a little more. And now lift that right arm up. If that's too much, move the brick to the inside of your foot. Revolve triangle on the opposite side of your foot is a challenging pose, but with a brick, it makes it a little less challenging because we create more space. Bringing the hand back down, we're going to move right back to triangle. So readjust, come back to your triangle pose. And from here, we're going to bring the brick with us as we stand tall. So you'll be facing that left wall. Bring the brick in between your hands, turn both feet to that left wall. Slowly reach forward and fold halfway. Feel the hips move back and the arms reach forward. Fantastic. And then slowly bring the brick all the way to the floor. Bringing the hands next to the brick, choose a level of the brick. We're going to try and rest our head on this brick. So any way you can. Slowly just keep bending, keep folding, adjust the brick, and bring the crown of your head to touch it. You can do high level, medium level, flat level, or even to the floor if you don't need a brick. Just a fun opportunity to go deep in this forward fold. From here, push that floor away. Place the right hand on top of the brick, and then bring the left one out to the side, reaching for that left wall. Breathe in. Exhale, reach under, thread the needle. Inhale, reach out to the side. Exhale, just reach all the way through. Inhale, and then reach through. And this time all the way up and add a twist. And back to center. Fold back down. So see if maybe you can go a little deeper. Maybe you can adjust the brick a little differently. And then pushing the floor away. Place the left hand on the brick and push it away. Straight arm. Right arm reaches for the right wall. Breathe in. Exhale. Just reach through. Thread the needle. Bring it out to the side. And then reach through. Bring it out to the side. And reach through. And this time add your twist all the way up. Beautiful. Coming back to the center. Bring the brick with you as you begin to come back up to stand, reaching the brick all the way to the sky. Rotate your foot back to the front. Fold forward over the front leg, reaching the brick to the wall in front of you, and then slowly bringing it all the way down where you will release it and step back to downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, left leg comes up, bend the knee and just open it up. And then straighten it and step it forward. Spinning the back heel, position that brick at its highest level behind the foot. Rise, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Peaceful triangle, straighten that leg. And exhale, triangle pose, reaching forward and then down. And then finding space, adjusting your space. Really feel the body turn towards that right wall. Play around with this pose and see if you can take it a little deeper, keeping the body still facing the wall. Beautiful. All right, we're going to bring it back to its highest level and bring that top hand down to reach the brick. Step the back foot a little out to the side and in, squaring the hips, and then bring the right arm up. Remember, if this is not comfortable for you, place the brick inside your foot instead. Beautiful. Revolve triangle. Bringing the hand back down, reposition, and rotate back into triangle pose. And then bring the brick with you as you come back to the center. Turn the toe towards that left, right wall. Feel the brick reach to the sky, and then fold straight back down. Stop halfway. Engage the core here. Beautiful. Make your way all the way down. But this time, just leave the brick there. Bring the hands to the waist and rise back up. Arms come behind the back this time. Rolling the shoulders back to open up the heart nice and wide. Let's fold this way. Bring the arms away from the body. And the head moves towards the brick. No worries about touching it this time. Bend the elbows. Release the hands to the brick. Bring it with you as you rise back up, arms overhead. Bring that front toe to face the front wall again and fold halfway over, reaching for the front wall with the brick. Engaging the core and squaring the hips. And then continue the journey down and rest to the brick on the mat. Step back, down dog. Take a breath in and exhale. Let it go. All right, inhale to plank pose. Exhale, stay here as you just drop the hips and legs, look straight ahead. And then bend the knees, touch down, untuck the toes, release the arms, come all the way down. Inhale, push all the way back up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, pull the knee to the right elbow. Inhale, lift it up. Pull the knee to the left. Lift it up. Bring it to the center. Reach for the brick and bring it to a standing crescent lunge. Arms overhead. Good. Now go ahead and dip and lift. Just keep your hands pushing into that brick. Push and lift. And dip and lift. Dip and lift. And dip and lift. You dip and hold. Lower the brick right to the thigh. Keep the right hand on the brick. The left arm sweeps up and a little tip to the right hand side. Release to center. Move forward and move the brick to the floor. Step back, down dog. Inhale, left leg comes up high. Exhale, bring it forward and tap the left elbow. Push it back and lift it. Bring it across and tap the right. Push it back and lift it. And bring it forward. Put it down. Reach for the brick. Rise to stand. Once again, engage that upper body by pushing your hands into the ends of the brick. Now just dip for 8. And for 7. And for 6. And for 5. And for 4. And for 3. And for 2. Hold it nice and low. Lower the brick to the leg. Place the left hand on top. Sweep the right arm to the ear. Breathe in. Exhale, tip left. Return to center, bring the hand to the brick. Reach forward and put it down. Step back, down dog. Inhale, drifting to plank. Exhale, drop the hips and legs. Drop the knees, untuck the toes. Lower down. Inhale, push back up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Gazing to the front of the mat. Let's find our malasana again. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Sit on that brick again. Might as well take advantage of this guy. Push your elbows into those inner thighs. Close your eyes and let your gaze, if they were open, be looking straight ahead. How are you feeling? Be here, be now. Well done. Transitioning right back to the mat. Release the breath. Find your way down. Extending the legs out in front. Bring the right foot inside of the left leg for Janushavasana. So right foot in. Remember, when we take this Janushavasana, anchor that long leg down. Reach the fingers to the sky and exhale, bow forward. Inhale, send the heart forward. Keep the gaze straight ahead. And then bring the chin a little closer to the shin. Beautiful. Slowly release and sit back up. Bring that bent knee up and cross it over the other leg. Taking your left hand behind you, push down into the mat and reach the right arm to the sky. And we're going to open this twist. So bring the right hand inside of the foot and then just push and open, looking over the left shoulder. Beautiful. Now release and bring both arms overhead and we'll switch directions. So bring the right hand behind you and push, and the left elbow comes to the leg. Take a breath as you find a little space here, and then exhale, push into that leg and turn the body towards that right shoulder. And then inhale, reach both arms to the sky. And exhale, bring the hands to this top leg. I want you to just send it out with a crisscross leg. Reaching to the sky, bow forward, reaching for the feet, just forward. Release and uncross the ankles. Bring the left foot inside of the right leg. Anchoring the right, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, seek space. Exhale, chin to shin. Slowly release and bring that bent knee up and cross the foot over. Bringing the right hand behind you and the left arm to the sky. Slowly lower the arm inside of that front leg and just open your twist with a nice tall posture. Turning through the torso, keeping the chest open. Look over the right shoulder. And then inhale, both arms reach up. We'll switch directions. So place the left hand behind you and the right elbow to this knee. Breathe in to find space, and then exhale, push and turn, looking over that left shoulder. Release, let it go. Sliding this foot down towards the ankle, keep the legs crisscrossed. Reaching to the sky, bow forward. Just fold. Good. And then slowly let it go and uncross the legs. Reaching forward, begin to roll back onto the spine. Bringing the arms overhead, we'll simply roll right back up. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, this time move forward into a diving position. Inhale, roll the belly in. Roll back on the spine and release wide. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, draw the belly in as you roll back. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, release. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, let it go. And inhale, roll up. Exhale, dive forward. And then inhale, roll all the way back down. And then just stay right here. Bring the right foot up and reach your fingertips towards the foot. And then lower down. And left. And lower down. And right. And lower down. And left. And lower down. And right. And lower down. And left. And lower down. And right. And lower down. Just one more time. And lower down. Well done. Circle the arms to your side. Nice long posture here. Take a big breath. Let it go. We're going to do what's called a banana roll. So if you bring your arms back to the ears, place the hands in prayer position. Lifting everything up on the upper body. So the shoulders, the head, the arms, and now the legs. Squeeze tight, roll to the right. Roll back to the left. Roll to the right. Roll to the left. Roll to the right. Roll to the left. One more time. And roll. And then stay facing your device. So if you're facing the back, roll one more time to face forward. Find your Pilates position. Bringing the feet slightly forward and anchoring the side of the body to the mat. Point the toe and lift it, flex it and put it down. Lift it, flex it and put it down. Lift it, flex it and put it down. And lift it, flex it and put it down. And lift it, flex it and put it down. And lift it, flex it and put it down. Just two more times. And one more time. Well done. Bring the foot behind you and reach your arm forward. And then switch places. And reach. And reach. So sweeping and the arm and leg cross each other in center. Reach. And reach. And reach. And reach. One more. Back and then forward and back together. Bring the arm overhead, bring the knee into the elbow and extend. Knee to elbow and extend. Knee to elbow and extend. And knee to elbow and extend. Knee to elbow, extend, and knee to elbow and extend. Two more, one more, and hold it right here. Bring the hand back down. Lift it up and bring it down. Lift it up and bring it down. Lift and lower, and lift and lower. And lift and lower, and lift and lower, and lift and lower, and lift and lower. Now circle backwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now circle forward for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3. Really feeling this. Pull the knee right in, roll to the back, and cross this leg over the other leg. Bring the knee in and find your deep sleeping pigeon. Feel free to walk to rock or stay still. Fantastic. Thank you. And then rolling all the way up. We're going to place this foot down and we're going to take the long leg and sweep it all the way behind you, finding a pigeon pose. So find pigeon. Now, if this doesn't work for you, you can stay in the sleeping pigeon. Modify this a little bit by only taking it halfway. Perfect. Pigeon can be done in so many different ways. Remember, you can extend the arms way in front of you for a full expression of the pigeon pose. You can stay on the forearms or even on the hands, releasing a little pressure from the knees. Perfect. So wherever you've chosen to be, we'll move into a low plank from here. Tap the back toe, lift the knee and slide right back out. Find your low plank and hold. Lower the hips and belly down. Take the right leg and lift it. Move the body all the way down. So we're going to take the right leg and lift it. We're going to just move it across our other leg and just let it touch the floor. Don't worry about your arms. Just adjust anything to feel okay here. I notice I'm getting a really good opener for this, my arms here, and then bring it back. And then I lift the left and just roll over towards that side, touching it towards the floor, and just allowing a deep stretch in that right side. Beautiful. And then return to center. Rolling back to face forward, find your Pilates position. Well done. With a point, lift the leg up, flex it and put it down. Lift it up, flex it and put it down. Lift it up, flex it and put it down. And lift it up, flex it and put it down. Lift it up, flex it and put it down. Lift it up, flex it and put it down. And lift it up, flex it and put it down. Just one more time. Well done. Bring the leg back as you reach forward and then sweep it across. And reach and sweep it. And reach and sweep it. And reach and sweep it. And reach and sweep for 4. And for 3. And for 2. And then just one more. Return to center. Bring the hand behind the head and bring the elbow and knee and release. And knee to elbow and release. Knee to elbow and extend. Knee to elbow and extend. Knee to elbow, extend, knee to elbow, extend. Just 2 more, squeezing, extending, and then squeeze and hold. Bring the hand back down and just lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. That circle backwards for 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and now circle forward for 8, and 7, and 6. Really feeling this. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Pull the knee in and roll to the back. Find a sleeping pigeon here. Yes. Just embrace the sensation, this deep stretch. Feel free to little movement or be still, little of both. So we're going to roll up and finish the stretch in a pigeon pose. Stay here if that doesn't work for you. Put the leg down and swing the right one all the way to the back, or the front one all the way to the back, and then square the hips and find a pigeon pose. Your version that works for you. Wherever you are, we're going to find a way to low plank. So tap the toe, lift the knee, slide the front leg out. Find low plank and hold right here. And then begin to lower and release. Time to roll right back onto the back. Bringing the knees in, crisscross. Find your way back to down dog. So pulling in, stepping back, downward facing dog. Well done. Let's go ahead and step to the front of the mat. Rise halfway, refold, bend the knees, press and rise to stand, and bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, bring the right knee up, tap the toe down, bring it up and tap the toe down, bring it up and tap the toe down, and bring it up and tap the toe down. Up and tap, just 2 more here, hold it up. Send it back behind you as we move into warrior 3. So take that foot back, flex the foot, reach the arms out in front, out to the side, or keep them at the heart. Bringing the hands back to heart, soften the knees, step back, high lunge, but keep the body forward. Twist, prayer twist. Well done. Looking down to the mat, step forward to a twisted chair pose. And then fold back in half. Inhale, rise to stand. Bring the hands to heart center. Bring the left toe to the floor and lift the knee. Up and down, up and down, up and down, and up and down. 4 more. 4, 3, and 2. We'll hold it up and then send it back. Begin to flex the foot as we reach our arms where we desire for warrior 3. Bringing hands back to heart, soften the knees, step back, high lunge, but keep the body forward. Exhale, twist. Step forward, twisted chair. And then fold in half. Soften the knees, rise to stand. Hands to heart center. One flow before we move back to the floor and conclude. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, step back to plank. 1 breath in plank. Exhale, drop the hips and look straight ahead. Then lower the knees and tuck the toes, touch down. Inhale, press up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Rise, warrior 1. Open up, warrior 2. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, lift and rotate the body. Float the hands to the mat. Rotate the back foot, step back, down dog. Inhale, left foot comes forward. Warrior 1, warrior 2, peaceful warrior, extended side angle, peaceful triangle, triangle pose. Lift and rotate, bring the hands down. Rotate the back foot, step back, down dog. Inhale, drift to plank. Exhale, lower the hips and legs. Tuck the knees down and tuck the toes, drop all the way down. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, take a breath out, and see if you can just move your legs and crisscross and sit down right away. Here we are again. Rolling onto the back, bring the knees to you. Hold them in tight. Well done. A day of to and fro from yoga to Pilates, from Pilates to yoga, back and forth. Let's take a bridge pose. We'll use a brick. So grab the brick, place it between your legs. Root the feet to the floor. Start to move the shoulders in and slowly lift up. Hips, belly, thighs float up. Make more room, squeeze a little tighter. Hold right here. Pay attention to how this bridge feels. We're going to release our bridge and remove the brick and try and keep that sensation as we roll right back up into bridge number 2. No brick this time. Just roll up, imagine that brick is there. Squeezing, lifting, feeling a little more freedom here. Fantastic. And then begin to soften the shoulders, touch back down. Well done. We'll bring our feet together and our knees wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. Allow your hands to maybe rest on the inside of the thighs a moment. Just gently. Allow the shoulders to soften and touch down. Your eyes to close. The muscles around the eyes, the mouth, the jawline. Relax. Use your exhale to get there. Perfect. Feel the breath slow down. Let's bring our right hand to our heart and our left hand to our belly as we acknowledge our breath here. Feel the belly lift, the chest rise. Feel the rib cage expand and contract through the breath. And then finally, sliding the arms out. Bring the left leg up and over to the right. And just allow your gaze to move towards that left. And then opening the legs and bringing the right one over to touch the left to look towards the right. And then return to center. Bring both knees together and take your legs out long. Find your Shavasana here and settle into a moment of bliss. Quiet, a time of nothing. Nothing but breathing, reflecting, knowing that you've done good by showing up and being in the present. So we begin to create a little movement. Bring your knees off to one side. Slowly make your way up to our easy pose. Bring your hands to the heart, bow your head. Today, may we endeavor to replace fear with faith and doubt with courage to face any challenge. May today be filled with happiness, peace, and joy. Namaste.